is Timéo, I'm French, and I just did the 3 Paces trek in the Everest region. It took me around 15 days to do, and it was a very nice experience. So during my trek I learned some tips to do better. So first of all, to fight altitude sickness, to avoid altitude sickness, I was using Diamox pills twice a day, so half of the pill in the morning, half of the pill in the evening. I was also going slow, because if you go too fast with the altitude, you can really feel very bad. And if you only feel bad with no good moments, the only option for you will be to go down, so it will be the end of the trek. You really need to take your time, take some acclimatization days, and yeah, you don't need to rush it. It's the most important thing. Also, some people told me that if I was feeling bad because of altitude sickness, it could be a good idea to eat garlic soup and a lot of bread. So I did it, and I think it worked because I didn't feel bad during the trek. Also, one tip that I can tell you about food is that you should definitely take some snacks before going trekking, because with the altitude, snacks will be very expensive. Like for example, if you want to buy a Snickers chocolate bar in Kathmandu, it will cost around 100 rupees, but if you want to buy one at the highest point of your trek, it will be around 400 rupees, which is a lot. If you want to stay in a good shape, to have a lot of energy to do the hiking, you should also take dal bhat as much as you can. So for me, I was eating dal bhat every day in the tea houses, because dal bhat is very nice because you can get like unlimited rice and unlimited soup, so it really helps you be full and feel good. Now what about water? So when you will be hiking, it will be impossible for you to find drinkable tap water, so you have different options for that. First, you can buy tabs to purification tablets to be able to drink tap water. So it's just a small pill that you put in your water and you wait 30 minutes, and after you can drink it. Another option that I was using is that I took with me a life straw. So it's like a small tool that you can, it's a straw with many filters inside of it, and you can just drink water directly from river, from tap water, everything, and it will make it drinkable. And also the last option, which is not very common, is to use a UV lamp to purify water with UV, but not many people use it. And if you still want to buy plastic bottles, it's possible for you, but it will cost a lot also with altitude, and there are not many options to manage the rubbish in the mountains. So for the planet and pollution, it's not a good idea, I think. Now, what about sleeping? So I recommend you to take a sleeping bag, because you don't know how cold it will be up there. So for me, I had one, but some nights it was still too cold for me, so I was always asking for extra blankets. If you are very cold, you should definitely do that every night, because they will always be okay to give you one more blanket. And yeah, sometimes it's a must to have, because otherwise you will not be able to sleep because of the cold. Another option that I had to fight cold was to sleep in the living room, because it's the most heated place. Because during dinner they will make a fire to keep everyone warm, and this place will be warm during maybe 5 hours after the time when people go to sleep. So yeah, it's a good idea to sleep there, and also good idea to save up money, because sometimes you will not have to pay a room if you sleep in the living room. So yeah, very, very good tip for me.
Nice.
For me, I paid around 5,000 for permits, because I had to get 2 permits to do the Free Paces trek. First was a team's permit that cost me 2,000 rupees. So it's a permit that makes you able to do small trek in all Nepal. And after I had to buy the Khumbu region permit. So it's a permit specified for doing the Everest region trekkings, and it cost me 3,000 rupees, so 5K in total. And after, for food, accommodation, everything, I think that I spent 30,000 in 15 days. But I think it's the minimum of money that you will have to spend. Most of people spend way more, maybe up to 50K. You should pay attention to take money from ATM before going trekking, because on the mountain it will be impossible for you to find ATMs to take money, and a lot of tea house doesn't accept the card payment. So yeah, you will be stuck if you don't have enough cash with you. To end up, I think that you should definitely pay attention to how much stuff do you put in your backpack, because the more stuff you will have in your backpack, the more it will be like luxurious for you, because you will have everything to feel good on the mountain. But it will also be a big problem for you with the days, because it represents a weight that you will have to carry during all your trek. And yeah, by the end of your journey, it will really hurt your back, and some people will just have to leave stuff because it's too heavy for them, and they will regret to take too much stuff. So yeah, taking useful things can be a very inconvenient things, and that's always a good idea. At the beginning of your trek, food will be more expensive than in the city, but still okay. Like you will have to pay maybe 300 rupees for dal bhat, same for noodles. A tea will cost you maybe 100 rupees, which is a lot, but it's okay for the moment, because the more you will go up and the more the prices will also go up. For me, when I was at my highest point, it was in Gorakship at more than 5,000 meters below the sea level. For example, a dal bhat was more than 1,000 rupees, and it was same for most of the dishes, because they need to carry everything by Sherpas, because there are no roads, nothing. So yeah, food is very, very expensive, and it's the same for drinks. Even a tea will cost you maybe 250 rupees. Which is crazy. So even if food will be sometimes very expensive, you should definitely go trekking in Nepal, because it's the most beautiful landscapes that I ever seen in my life, and I'm sure that you will not regret it. It's a very good experience to do, and yeah, you should definitely go there and see it by yourself. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, active the notifications. See you next time. Bye bye.